Hi, my nappies. How y'all doing? I hope everybody is doing well. I am coming on to talk about, it's real talk, straightening. And from the last video, you guys saw that my hair was straightened. And it was the second time I had my hair straightened last year, in the period of a year. And the first time I got my hair straightened in September. And then I got it straightened again in December. I have a lot of mixed emotions about straightening. First, I want to say that she did an excellent job. And going into straightening, you always have to know that it is a possibility that you're going to get some heat damage, especially if they're blow drying and they're using heat, and then they're using a flat iron and, using heat. So I knew that going in. I wasn't blind to the fact. And, and I think sometimes when we go get our hair straightened and we come away with damage, sometimes we get mad at the beautician. Like, oh, why did she use all this heat? But, realistically, they're only doing what they're trained to do. Because most beauticians are not really actually 100% trained to do natural hair. A lot of beauticians believe that once you straighten and your hair comes out straightened, they don't see it as a bad thing. They see it as training your hair to be straight. Us as naturals, we know that it's not training your hair. This is heat damage. When your hair does not go back to its natural state, it is now damaged. But I was a little upset when I washed my hair, okay? I had watched Splinter's video, and I know she's been going through a thing about her hair, and because she got it straightened and the texture wasn't right, and oh man, I felt everything that she was saying, because this last straightening, I cut out a big chunk of my hair in the back. And the lady, she blow dried my hair and she straightened it. And like I said, she did an excellent job. I loved my hair when she was finished with it. But I did come away with a significant amount of heat damage. Not to the point that I'm going to cut all my hair off. It wasn't like that. I mean, it's enough that, this whole back part is damaged. Like, I cut off some inches off my hair, and when it grows out, I'm just gonna cut it until all the damage is gone. And I even had like a piece of hair like over on this side that was straight, and I cut that off because once I wore my hair like a wash and go, I had all this stringy hair in the back. Not a lot, but it was a significant amount. It was more than last time, and then it was a straight piece hanging here. So I cut it so that, but now, like, after a couple days after washing it again, I wash it again, my texture just doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel as thick. It's not as kinky. My curls are a little looser. And like Splinter was saying, I'm going to piggyback off of what she was saying, that sometimes you don't appreciate your hair for what it is. And I love my kinky curly texture. I love that it can be curly. I love that it can be kinky. I love the thickness of it. I love that my hair is just so big and wild. And not that my hair is not like that now, that the way I'm wearing it. I mean, when I wash it, it's just that it feels different. Like, I can tell the change in the texture of my hair. And I know that it'll probably get back. I'm probably going to have to do some treatments. I've never had to do treatments like that before, but been considering doing treatments. I mean, at first, I felt so devastated. I wanted to chop my hair off. I was thinking, man, maybe I should just chop it off and start all over again. But that's not really necessary. That's like a little extreme. And I really had to sit and think that thing over. And no, I'm not going to chop my hair off. But I did chop some pieces off in the back. So, what is my plan to get my hair back healthy? I plan on doing weekly deep conditionings, which I was already doing, but I'm going to include maybe some hot oil treatments, pre-poo treatments, and because I don't really do those too much, but I think I just feel like I need more moisture in my hair right now. And if anybody has any suggestions that could help, a product, a treatment, anything like that, please hit me up. I'm thinking about ordering some more bentonite clay, which I loved it when I used it, and I think this is a time where I'm gonna have to just nurse my hair back to where it was. I've been keeping it in twists. This is the second week that I've had my hair in twists. As you can see, it's kind of raggedy right now. So I got it like in a ponytail, and I'm probably gonna be taking them out pretty soon. But I haven't even did like a twist out or anything. I don't know. I think I was just a little disappointed that it didn't come back. And, you know, I think sometimes you just think that your hair is invincible. You know, it's almost like a little kid that if you don't get hurt the first time, you're going to keep doing it until you get hurt. So, needless to say, it'll probably be a long time before I have it professionally straightened. I decided that one of the reasons why I was getting it straightened also was to get a accurate trim, because when I would trim it, even doing the twist method, I wasn't really doing a good job. And I loved it the first time she trimmed my hair and how I didn't get a lot of knots or anything. So, so I am, that's the plan right now. I'll probably be doing a lot of twists and twist outs, braids. I'm not going to get any hair put in or anything, but my plan to straighten in the future and to trim in the future is there is a flat iron that I do want to buy that I would like to invest in, and once I get it, then I'll probably do a video about it. But I think there has to be some kind of method that can be a safer alternative to straightening. Like, I really believe that instead of blow drying, I could have plaited my hair and then straightened it so it wasn't that much heat used on it. I don't really think sometimes that we need all that much heat to actually straighten our hair. And in actuality, because my hair texture is a 4A, 3C, any of those in the 3C, 4A, 4Bs, 4Cs, that hair is the most fragile out of the hair textures. It is more prone to damage. It is more prone to breakage. It is a little finer than the hair than like a 3B or a 3A. My girlfriend, she is like a 3A, 3B, and she got her hair straightened from the same lady, and she didn't sustain any heat damage. So, and she got her hair blow dried and flat ironed, and she was just like, well, I don't understand. I don't understand why you got damaged and I didn't. Well, her hair texture is stronger than my texture, which I know that when people look at your hair, they think that you got that kinky hair and it's going to be strong, and yeah, it's not like that. It's very fine hair. We have to take very extra, not very extra, but extra care of our tresses. So, with all that being said, you can give me some responses, how you feel about straightening. That would be appreciated. And even some that has been through the experience of getting the heat damage and how you felt about it afterwards. It is like a mixed emotion. And I'm telling you, when I first washed my hair, like I wanted to get on the camera all angry and all with my hair all wet, because emotionally I felt like, how could this happen? You know, how could this happen to me? But it does. It's the reality of it, is that it does happen when you do get your hair straightened. So I hope everybody is doing well, and I will be coming back to you soon, hopefully, with some upcoming videos and some other reviews. So take care. 143.